Hey, how's it going, everybody? My name is Cameron, and I am here to give you guys the first ever VST/plugin review on the channel. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and I decided to go ahead and start off with MidiQ, and I'm going to be telling you guys if it's a dime, deal, or ditch. That's my rating system I'm going to do with these plugins. If you usually come here for beats, I promise there will be more beats coming, but for now, go ahead and stay tuned and figure out if you guys should buy this plugin or not. Alright, so heading over to the WA Productions website, we're gonna just look at how much this is going for, because I actually don't know how much it's going for right now. I'm gonna tell you guys right now that I paid $6 for it, so that's kind of what I'm expecting the range. $30. That's a lot more than $6. That's with half off. I kind of am surprised about that, but anyways, MidiQ is essentially a music theory plugin. It's what it says here, generating near limitless chord sequences. I know I read the other day that it said somewhere in here you can use it to create chords, melodies, and bass lines. So that's what we're gonna try and do with it. The layout kind of looks like this. I'm gonna show you guys more of that once we get into it. But yeah, let's just hop right into it. Cool, so it looks like this. The first check I'll give it is the fact that it's resizable. That's actually really nice. So let's just see what it sounds like right off the bat. I don't know what this preset sounds like. My keyboard's not hooked up, so I wasn't able to play it. Okay, that'll work. I'll keep it in 120 BPM. That's a fairly default BPM. Right off the bat though, it's definitely kind of quick for what I'm looking for. So let's slow it down a little bit, do like 1, 2. It doesn't sound bad. It's kind of basic. It's in C major. I'm gonna put it in, let's see, I like F is a good key. Yeah, let's see what this sounds like. That's actually not bad. So the way that MidiQ kind of works is it uses these shapes here. You can kind of, if you hit this plus sign, you can add another shape, which adds another progression down here. The triangle represents that chord progression down here, circle, square, so on and so forth. Like I was saying, if you add another one, you can click on it and then you can change it to a completely different shape, like this hexagon here. I think it's a hexagon. I'm gonna have to go back to geometry. Yeah, if you listen, actually adding that completely changed the entire progression completely, because if I take that away, it's a whole different progression. It has to work with itself. I'll say that's actually pretty good. I haven't used this a lot recently, if I'm being honest. That's actually a pretty good like feature. Yeah, let's see what this sounds like. Oh, that actually sounds good. That's not bad at all. The other thing also is that if you don't like these progressions necessarily, or these chords specifically, but you like the progression, in other words, what you can do is you can double click on this and then you can choose version 1, version 2, version 3, and if you look down here, it's kind of changing everything. And then if you want to trial it, you can kind of just play like that and feel what your sound is. It's actually sounding pretty good. I'm kind of surprised from the last time I used it. I did a review on my TikTok and I thought I was being nice about it, but I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised. So I know that I was saying that you can do like bass lines and melodies with it. I know right off the bat you really can't do melodies per se. The best way you can kind of do it is if you speed this trigger up. You know, like we had it in 1/4 before. You can kind of make quicker chord progressions, but not necessarily melodies. And if you make it like really quick, yeah, it's kind of sloppy, but you get the idea. To make it more of a melody kind of thing, you turn it down to like maybe 1 or 2 of these voices here, which essentially makes it to where instead of 3, you have 2 not chords, but 2 piano notes being played. A little less interesting, but you see what I'm saying about the whole melody idea. Another feature that this has that a lot of other music theory tools don't really have, like Cthulhu, is a drag to export, and I'll say that that's actually really helpful, because I'm going to drag this chord progression right here we're going to go ahead and loop that. And then I'm going to show you guys the kind of like how to make a bass line feature. That'll probably work. So if you look here, I have it in the correct trigger. We're going to go ahead and pitch this down. Probably not. Maybe this. Maybe a little bit more. Okay. That's not bad. So let's listen to what this would sound like. Drag it and export it with our chord progression. Yeah, not super interesting, I'll be honest. This is probably when you want to experiment with the different versions here, version 1, version 2, and such. Yeah, you know, like I said, as far as like the melodies and bass lines, things like that, you're pretty much going to be better off trying to work with chords here. The other thing I kind of wanted to try out was the presets, just to see if the presets are any good. So right off the bat, I'm gonna be honest, none of these are any kind of like genre specific things, but let's try this chord progression, see where that puts us, which I know is different from that. Let's see. Oh, that's not bad. Oh, wait a second, are they able to change the It looks like they were able to change the... Oh, so yeah, you can change the velocity with this guy right here. Oh, okay. That's actually pretty beneficial. All right, let's keep listening to some more of these presets then. Okay, so it looks like they have a bass preset here. I'm not really using a bass sound. I'll have to try that on the synth bass to see what that sounds like. Okay, not bad actually. Deeper vibe. Let's try Into the Sun, or let's try Plucky. I want to see if that sounds like a melody or not. Yeah, I'm actually kind of impressed with those presets. They're pretty good, especially if you're a beginner. They even give you the key to start in. They're pretty good starting points. I'm not gonna lie. You can kind of see here like where it's going with it. You can kind of make your own edits, and you can drag to export. I'm actually pretty thoroughly impressed. Now, I will be honest, the fact that it is $30 right now, that's kind of crazy, especially considering the fact that it's originally $59. I do like WA Productions as a company. However, I definitely couldn't see paying that much for it. Like I said in the beginning of the video, I paid about $6 for it. I did a review of this plugin on my TikTok at one point, and I think I had said if it was somewhere around 15 to 20 bucks on sale, that'd be a pretty good pickup. You know, $30 as an entry price for something like this, I almost would rather say just go straight into picking up Cthulhu for an extra 10 bucks. It's only 40 bucks, and it's going to teach you how to play as much as anything else. The one thing that Cthulhu doesn't have that this has, obviously, is the drag to export, but Cthulhu has a better arpeggiator, which you can use to make more melody type ideas, and the presets are pretty phenomenal. And if you wanted to upgrade this for another like 20 bucks, you could even get something like Scalar 2. It's only 50 bucks right now, and Scalar has beyond many chords. I don't have this for myself because I have so many other music theory plugins, and this I've heard is just phenomenal. It's won awards and such. And for 50 bucks, I was even able to get Captain plugins, which comes with Captain Beat, melody, chords, play, and deep. And deep is for your bass lines, melodies are melodies, chords are chords, and the beat is pretty good. All of those are pretty good, and they come with their own sounds, so you don't even really need to do all that crazy programming with other VSTs and such. Great for beginners. You know, if I had to rank this for a dime, deal, or ditch, You know, I'd probably say deal, to be honest. I honestly went into this thinking it was going to be a ditch, just to be completely honest with you, because I thought for 30 bucks, that's kind of a ditch price considering that I picked this up for $6 and you can really get more out of other plugins. But honestly, this is a pretty good contender for at least Cthulhu, and it is $10 cheaper. So, you know, it's really not bad. It's one of the cheaper music theory plugins out there, but it's pretty simple. You're not getting melodies, you're not really getting bass lines, even though it does kind of promote that. So, you know, I would say deal, and it is on sale right now, but if you can get it lower, which knowing WA Productions you usually can, I'd say go for it. Oh, I just realized that Instant Composer, another chord generator made by WA Productions, is the same exact price, and I'm going to be doing a review on that, but that's even a better buy. So I would actually probably get that if you're interested in the WA Productions scheme of things. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to see more VST/plugin reviews, be sure to leave a comment, leave a like, and let me know what you guys think. Don't forget to use my link down below to get this plugin or get any kind of WA production plugins. It does really help the channel, helps me keep making beats, and like I said, more beats are coming. But anyways, thank you guys so much. Let me know what you want me to review next, and I'll definitely try to get on that. See you later. Peace.